Relocation Football League fans, you already know what time it is yet again. The illest show on turf at the biggest stage in time. You already know the RFL remains undefeated in simulation football. So who will hold it down and carry the torch in this new era? Season 9 has been immaculate. New pathways have been forged. New elites have surfaced. Old legacies have been upheld, while old storylines have been battle-tested in the fire. But who will win gold? Who will pioneer new beginnings, pun intended? Is there a champion worthy of upholding greatness here in this thing of ours? Will it be an ARC champion or an NRC champion? Will it be Keys and Dorados, Condors or Diablos, or maybe the Snowhawks finally land their flight to destiny? Will Coach Woods roll the Dillos into their first reload bowl? Or will a formidable foe slowly arise from the depths commanding all of the smoke? Who will control the Reloverse? Fire up the grill, open up the snacks, take the tarp off the pool, and dive into greatness here in the Relocation Football League, where you can't stop greatness. Will you be great?
What is going on, Relocation Football League fans? It is your boy Mix, aka Rob Roby, here back tonight, and we have us a wild card matchup going down in the ARC West. Both of these teams representing that ARC West. Who is going to be winning and continue on here in the Season 9 wild card of the playoffs, man? Happy to be here on a Friday night. Let's turn this thing up several notches, as we always do here in the Relocation Football League. We appreciate those of you who have been supporting us in and out, as we always support you guys as well. And I'm going to tell you, both of these teams going to need some support of each other if they want to advance and move on out of the wild card round. We're going to go ahead and turn this thing side to side, because you know we don't play this game any other type of way. Going to jump and look at the chat real quick, make sure guys can hear the audio. Know that trailer was echoing, man. I'm going to figure it out sooner or later. I guess third time's a charm. We got Darius Hodge here. Harvey's out here. Glenn Sharp, Owen Jack, Euro Winbush, Slim Duncan, Ronnie Shanahan, JoJo Carter, the Commissioner Smitty himself here. LA the GOAT is here. Michael Blunt is here. Darius Hodge, Angelo Matthews, Slim Duncan, Samurai Nation is here. Eric Ashley, Frame Drop Gaming, JoJo Carter, Chris Dunn. Man, we got all the regulars out here. Killian Bain, can't forget that guy there. He might sack me. Dragon Rage is here. Zion Waddles, Anthony Fry. I think I said Glenn Sharp, Chris Polk. And back to Harvey there. I think I see Isaiah Fields there. Joshua Prince. Jeezy is here. Rashad Mitchell. It's Skinny is here. Big salute to all the goons out there in the RFL, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. I know you guys are tired of hearing me yapping. Underway, we go. Aviators versus Dragons. Going down 11-6. Both of these teams, Red Dragons will get the football to start. And we are going to get a chance to see Anthony Savoy come out for the Dragons here. Look at the numbers on this guy, man. Close to 4,400 yards, 28 touchdowns, 8 INTs, 6'2", 215. And he's ready to get started here in the wild card. He's been here before, man. So let's see what Savoy can do. They're going to first hand the ball off. That'll be to the 30, and that's going to be DJ Scott, former Portland Snowhawk, with the carry, a 5-yard gain on the play. I would like to see DJ Scott get a load of the carries here and take some of the pressure off of Anthony Savoy. When that run game of the Dragons, man, when that gets going, that really seems to ignite the play of Anthony Savoy. So we're going to see how they control the tempo here on the ground. But oh no, under pressure, throws off the back foot though, never say die. What a pass that was there to Rosemond. Oh my goodness. Jaden Desmond. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. How did he sneak that by? I mean, that should have been cookies for Jalen Brooks. And that just seemed to go right past him on the play. Dangerous pass, but dangerously accurate there as well for Anthony Savoy. What a pass. At the 50-yard line, here is Savoy. Going to quickly throw underneath. And you'll find McIntosh. McIntosh going to get up, holding his stomach there. A good clean shot. Might have slowed him down here. 2nd and 4 now from the 44-yard line. Going outside. It's a good run. Stiff arm. Oh, my. And that'll be DeKing Armstrong, who got stiff arm there by DJ Scott. What a move there. 3rd and inches here. Savoy gonna pass, and that ball gonna hit a lineman and falls to the turf here, makes it 4th and inches. What will Coach Davis here? Forgot to mention Coach Davis, user head coach, and he's gonna go for it here on 4th and inches, and why not? It's a high stakes game, but they gotta win here. Savoy gonna throw and connects easily underneath. Nice drag route ran there. And they get it done. That's E.J. Bailey on the reception. Little one Scott again. Scott looking quite agile here. 4 carries, 12 yards. He picks up 3 on that play. And the Dragons not avoiding or not abandoning the run. Still going to him here. I love it on this drive. A nice balanced attack here. Savoy going to send a man in motion in the pocket. Plenty of time. Just unloads it outside. That's a great job there, getting that to Grayson McCauley. Do have an injury to an Aviator. That's going to be the defensive tackle, David Pierce. That's never going to be good. She's one of the solid players on their defensive line. Scott, nice run inside. 1st down, carrying Aviators to the 19-yard line. What a nice drive this has been so far. This matchup between the St. Louis Aviators and the San Diego Red Dragons promises to be one of the most compelling contests of this postseason here. For these teams, 11-6 we talked about here, representing the ARC West. Both teams just entering, the playoffs here. They both have obviously distinct identities and strengths. So this should be a great clash. I'm really going to test the acumen and player talent, I guess, as well. As both of these teams trying to vow for a deep playoff run, or postseason run, I should say. While also maintaining composure. That's what it's going to be. The word for tonight is going to be composure. Which one of these QBs, Savoy or Bain, will have composure? And oh my, it's a mistake there, as that is going to be our first snatching. Giovanni Diggs out of TCU. Oh boy. And he threw that right into the mouth there of Diggs, and Diggs will take that all day. Oh, he threw it right to him, man. I don't know what he was doing there. But there was no way that E.J. Bailey was going to get that ball. Unfortunate there. We're going to take a look at Mr. Kyle Bain coming out onto the field here for his first drive. 3,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, 15 INTs. And I guess the word we're going to use for Bain is the fact that he can be a dual threat QB here. A lot of accuracy, a lot of throw on the run. Solid QB here for the Aviators, and continuing the legacy here of Marquise Washington, keeping these guys alive here in the playoff conversation. Aviators, formerly the Columbus Aviators in the ARC North. They moved over and now are playing in the ARC West and have rebranded themselves to St. Louis here. Kyle Bain at the helm. Fakes it inside, but that pressure going to get to Bain, and we've seen this. We've seen as of recent teams just getting pressure around Bain, right? Putting that pressure on this guy, making him have to make quick decisions. First part of the season, he was really excelling. He's getting a lot of time, but not anymore. Teams have figured things out here and try to break up this rhythm as he overthrows a man there, and that is going to be a terrible pass to Zoe Sheffield, arguably one of the fastest men on the field tonight. And how do you overthrow him? Way too much sauce on the play. Here is Bain in the pocket, going to throw down the field, and that ball going to be broken up. Great job there by the secondary. That's Avante Celestin there, the veteran, getting in there on that break up there. That's a good look there if you're the Red Dragons on defense here. They're going to get this ball back, obviously. So the Anthony Savoy mishap there with the INT. Going to come back to these guys. They're going to get the ball at the 41-yard line, so excellent field position here. Red Dragons ranked 5th in the league, so a top 10 opponent here. Running a West Coast power run, 43 cover 3 style of a defense. Averaging 26 points per game, so they can put up points. Total offensive yards here for them, man, it's over 6,000 yards. Here's Savoy from the 41. Gonna run. Out of that 6,000 yards that they've had this season, 1,800 of that has been rushing yards. Obviously, that's going to be shared between the backs and Savoy this season. Only allowing 22 points on defense. And here they are. They find themselves in the wild card trying to advance as that catch will be made by McIntosh for a Red Dragon first down. There's Savoy going to throw. It's another big-time first down, and Savoy is known to take high-efficiency passes. Does a great job at spreading the football all around the field. Red Dragons, one of the league's most balanced and high-powered teams this season. Obviously, that's clear with the top 5 ranking I was just mentioning. And Savoy taking off. That's his MO, not going to slide. And he's going to be the 18-yard line. And how many times have we seen that kind of jet fuel coming out of this Red Dragon here? Anthony Savoy, man, just on a run. Just a great job of seeing the lane there. Cuts it back inside across the body of the defender to get separation there. And he's going to turn it into a first down. Got to be careful not to take big shots from this secondary, though. Got to slide more, Savoy. He's down at the 18-yard line, though, and they're on the move. That's a man in motion. The throw underneath, that's another connection made. Aviators playing some kind of a mid to deep zone right now, and Savoy taking full advantage of this here. And obviously, there's not anybody manning up McIntosh right now, the veteran wide receiver. He'll do that all day, T. There's Scott inside, easy, and he's down to the 1-yard line. Almost to the end zone there. And you just got to love this tempo for the Dragons right now. Throws, and that's going to be a touchdown. Dragons. Jaden Desmond into the end zone. And I was just about to talk about the ball control and tempo that these Red Dragons have used here to basically implode defenses, have them second guessing, and they're doing a great job of this right now. Credit to the O-line, credit to Savoy, credit to DJ Scott, credit to these wide receivers, getting the separation on that drive here, and that's a big-time statement here in the bottom of the first quarter. That kick us up, and that is going to be 7-0, an 8-play drive worth 58 yards. And they bounce back right after the Anthony Savoy snatchy. Great job there by the O. Aviators 11-6, an A4 overall team. They're ranked 10th here in the Relocation Football League, representing the ARC North, just getting out of that division there. Operating in a vertical zone run scheme, a 34 base, averaging 23 points per game. As far as total yards, around 5,800 total yards. About 3,900 of that passing and 1,900 of that rushing this season. That's going to be credited to the back and also to Bain, who's going to throw a snatchy of his own to the 50. Got some room, 40, oh my, almost bit at the corner there. Gets it down to the 36 nonetheless, and it's going to be Zion Waddles. Big salute to Zion if he's in the chat right now. Gotta love when you see users making plays. Let me get hashtag ZW in the chat, man. Wow, he went up an athletic grab there, and he just took that bait immediately. Boy, like a big bass. Just hit that bait and kept going. Great job there. Getting the ball there. Yep. Runs inside, and that's going to be a 1st and goal now. Red Dragons pulling out all the stops right now, man. They look good. Single back here, DJ Scott from the 8-yard line. They're going to fake the handoff. Savoy trying to bend the corner, and he is going to be down. It's a dead man as Sims is going to get back there. Langford Sims, a defensive tackle, making a great play there, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Put your twos up in the chat, smash the like button, and subscribe to the Relocation Football League so you don't miss whenever we go live here. Savoy getting a lot of help here earlier on in this game. Looking to throw. Just dumps it underneath there. We'll have it down to the 8-yard line. Throws. Catch going to be made, and that'll be to the 4-yard line. E.J. Bailey checking back in there. Gotta love the decision making by Savoy. Obviously, we bring up the 4th and goal there. They will just have to settle for the 3 points there, but he didn't force it there. And just takes the points. And that's sometimes what you got to do, is just take the points at times here. They've got a 10-point lead now, entering into the second quarter. Would love to see the success between the Aviators and also the Red Dragons. Obviously, we know the Red Dragons have had their own reload balls. Quick pass. I'd just like to compare the two teams and see how they're doing. We know the Aviators, pretty popular team here. I would say they're kind of a little bit less heralded than the Red Dragons here, if we're talking about popularity. But they're still a great team, and obviously a very dangerous wild card opponent in this round. So right now, Red Dragons doing a great job against the Aviators here. Got them up, but you just got to keep playing and not take the foot off the gas here. It's a good pass there, and Bain, a deadly accurate pass to the 47-yard line. Gets it to Cole Cruz. He had plenty of time there, and that's just going to be what the Red Dragons are going to have to stop. They're going to have to stop Bain from having so much time in the pocket there. Although I will say, man, that was a well-placed ball there right in the gut of Cole Cruz. If you can get Cal Bain throwing inaccurate balls, you pretty much can get these guys going. Obviously, I know they've got 2K there. That's going to be a sack in the backfield and a man down as Jack Higgins gets back there, makes it a 2nd and 20. Great defense. And you can kind of see, you know, what's starting to happen here to Cal Bain a bit. Hate to call a game too early or talk down too early on a player, because we know what players can do. But right now, they are doing a great job of keeping him minimal. And when you can keep QBs here in the relocation football league at a minimal, especially these big-time QBs like the Bains and the Wagners, right? If you can keep them at minimal, boy, can you really take over the games. So we'll have to see if the Red Dragons continue to keep Cal Bain vanilla under pressure. Oh my goodness, breaks that one, throws, snatching, going the other way, and he's gonna be down to the 14-yard line. Le'Veon Henry, Cal Bain, getting a dose here of ARC defenses here in the playoff. Man, oh man, loved the broken tackle there, but boy, threw that ball right there to Le'Veon Henry. You can't do that, right? It's got to be an accurate ball. Clearly, Henry was underneath in that little bit of a shading to the outside a bit there. Came inside, and boy, more great field position. So he gets the ball at the 50, the 36, and now the 14. This is how good the defense has been doing for the Dragons here. This is light work for a guy like Savoy. Gotta remember that Anthony Savoy is a former Rio Bowler championship. He has a trophy, man. Has a ring. So this guy is in an opportune position right now. We saw what he was able to do in the playoffs when he won his first Reload Bowl as a rookie. Been a few seasons since he's been back to that kind of glory here, but here we are in the wild card, and this kid definitely operating at a high level here, especially when his defense is backing him. So it makes it a 4th and 2. Credit to Columbus with a couple of stops down here in the red zone. And Coach Davis not going to be aggressive here. We'll just kick the field goal. I mean, this game could easily be 21-0 right now. Instead, we have 13-0. Good return up to the 33-yard line. So here is Bain on 1st and 10, under pressure, and cannot get that ball off. That's going to be Alex Stone applying the pressure there to Bain. They're going to go to the I formation. This is a high-level QB playing here. A lot of speed, a lot of acceleration, so it says a lot when he can't bend the corner, but his halfback, 2K. And how many times have we seen Kingston Kitty, man, do that kind of thing to defenses here? And just wait till he starts going through guys and they start to get in the way and stop him. Here's Bain, throws, dimer, thrown to the 31-yard line. A high-pointed ball there is going to get it to Armand Holland. Wide receiver with a big-time catch there. And I just love the way this football was placed there by Bain, and obviously Armand Holland going up there making a great play on the secondary there. Offset. Oh, it's going to be a read option. There's Bain. Gets to the 26 there. Zion Waddles making a tackle on 7. Bain can't escape at that time, though. They get him on the play, and it's another sack. That one going to be sponsored by Lynn on the play. Usually Lynn with a good stop. There's 2K. Making tackles and cannot be stopped as he's going to shift his whole body over the 21-yard line. And a first down. Looked like he was going to be stopped there, but you got to remember, this guy's got cinder blocks in his shoulder pads and also his thighs. Hard to stop under pressure. Down goes Bain. What a play by the defense there. That's Don Watts Jr., the former Georgia Bulldog, sitting Bain down on that one. Colt Cruz coming in motion. Under pressure again. Oh my, it's a man down. Bain. We've seen this. We've seen this. That's Howard Walters. I think I saw Seth Brewer back there as well. But look, we've seen this defense from the Red Dragons over the seasons. When they want to turn up, man, they are one of the best and finest defenses in the league. And they're turning up right now. 3rd and 27. Bain with a tall order right now. Can he bail him out here on 3rd? Throws. Oh, he does. It's going to be a catch made. Beautiful pass and a catch made by Zoe Sheffield. What a catch there by the former Ohio State Buckeye. Oh, they just flooded that lane over there. Nobody. Look at the safeties. Safety was just sitting in the zone there. Oh my, what a pass. And it's a big first down, and that's what St. Louis needed right there. Exactly what they needed. 2K inside, rumbling, bumbling. Will be stopped at the 1-yard line. Might as well just run him again there. That is almost impossible to stop. Willie Nelly on the tackle. We will hit the 2-minute warning here. 13-0, pending touchdown for the Aviators. Here's Bain in the pocket. Bain going to be a fumble, and he's going to quickly scoop that one up, though, before it's recovered by the Red Dragons, and that would have been disastrous there. That'll back him up to the 12-yard line, and this might be a little bit good. Give him a little bit of space here. CJ Core getting back there, and that was almost going to be a strip sack there. How about Bain, man, donating his body to recover that football. Got 12 yards between him and pay dirt now. Bain in the pocket. Throws underneath. Not going to be enough there. So they'll be down to the 7-yard line. And we'll call a timeout. San Diego calls a timeout. And they'll just settle for a field goal. Making a 10-point game. That's up, and that is good. 13-3. Aviators working to get downfield here. Defense very good there for the Red Dragons. And they only give up 3 on the play. Both of these are just really big play offenses here. Maybe there's definitely a big play offense. Talked about their vertical attack. The ability to run as well from the quarterback and the halfback. Throw. Penalty on the play. Who's that going to be on there? Oh man, that's going to be on David Pierre. Quick dump off there. It's a 4-yard loss. Hayden Gentry getting back there on the tackle. Great job there by Gentry. Oh, gets that ball off despite a man in his face. 3-yard gain on the play brings him to 3rd and 11 from the 40-yard line. Grayson LeCavalier getting some targets there. And another timeout going to be called here by the Red Dragons. Savoy's going to be looking to take a shot. Got to watch the outside lines here. Savoy going to step up, and they get to him there as he has to throw an incomplete pass. Good D, good pressure there. Salem Gant that time getting on the back of Savoy. And that's a good look right there for St. Louis going into the half. And we know that Bain can come back from this. Only 10 down. He just needs his defense to step into this game. Give him some support. Allow him to get time. Incomplete pass there. Squeezes one in there to Cruz. And that'll be the end of the first half of action. Guys, put your halves up in the chat. You already know what time it is. 13-3, San Diego right now on top. Gonna go ahead and go to the next. Oh, you got a typo here. Is that spelled right? I think it is. It might be. Sacramento Minders. Is that spelled right, guys? Versus the Austin Armadillos, man, going down at 9 p.m. Commissioner Smitty going to be on that call there. We'll show you guys quickly how the playoffs are matching up right now. You can see that going on here. We are fully underway here in the wild card round. About to end this thing. Get on to the division round. Been a great game so far, but the story has been Bain, right? Bain, man. So we're going to find out. Honestly, this 43 cover 3 defense that San Diego is running right now, I mean, this is a scheme that's designed to prevent the deep passes. And we know that Kyle Bain wants to go deep, right? So they're basically forcing him to sustain long drives, and he's trying his best to do that, but it's not really working out, man. That's why he's got a couple of snatches already. So really, St. Louis needs to be trying to figure, well, can we establish Kingston Kenny? Can we get the run going here and force the Red Dragons, to bring their safeties closer in so that he has an opportunity to make explosive plays downfield? And right now, oh boy, see, look at that there. They are playing airtight defense right now, looking for mistakes from Kyle Bain. He's going to have to do a lot of adjusting. They're going to get him there. It's a sack on the play and a dead man as Brewer gets back there. Nice sack there by Seth Brewer, brother of the other Brewer. Why am I missing his name? Drew Brewer. And out will come Savoy. And honestly, again, this game should be about 21 points to 3 right now. So the only credit you can give to the Aviators is that they've stopped them a couple of times in the red zone. Oh boy, a catch made. A couple of broken tackles. Going to get to the 40-yard line. A 4-yard gain on the play. Jaden Desmond again. That was inside. I think you had the Italian spelling of Sacramento, Smitty. Sacramento. Oh, man. I think it's spelled wrong. It looks like it's spelled wrong. It's been a long day for me, man. I'm tired of reading, but I think that was wrong, man. The 2nd and 7 from the 44. Yeah. Get him, Darius. Catch made, first down. This is just getting too routine here. E.J. Belly with another big catch there down to the 17-yard line. And here is Savoy now from the 17. Inside. Stiff arm, and DJ Scott down to the 8-yard line. We've seen this story before, man. This is just looking one way right now. I don't know, man. The Aviators going to have to try to bounce back from this here. A lot of time left, just under 9 minutes. Savoy, pending touchdown. Gonna throw. Has a man underneath. They keep dropping those backers back, and they keep making them pay for it with the tight ends right now. Catch there for Tyler Henderson. Now they're 3 yards out, and DJ Scott's been phenomenal inside. Stop him there. Stiggs getting to him on the play. Back to that eye. Scott inside. Scott barreling full. Scott gonna get the touchdown anyway. Strong arm. Touchdown, Dragons. Wow. Look at this here. Ooh. Oh, my. That is crazy. Not going down DJ Scott, man. With a beautiful, powerful touchdown. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Everybody in the chat right now got to get down and do 10 push-ups, man, for DJ Scott. That's how strong that man. It's going to take all of us, the whole RFL army, to take that guy down, man. Everybody's got to do 10 push-ups, man. This is crazy. That was a crazy run inside. Jeez. Or maybe just the Aviators need to get down and do push-ups. Here is Bain from the 27. Bain gonna take off, and rightfully so. Gonna get the first down as he gets to the 42-yard line. It's like a little bit of man in zone right now for the Red Dragons, and Bain gonna take off there. Fumble! It is very lucky. That ball going to be pounced on by his own teammate, Omari Fort, and former Dreadnought jumping on the ball there. Tight end getting pretty agile there. This is really starting to look pretty bad here for Kyle Bain. You know, obviously, the INTs, and then, you know, the fumbles, the almost fumbles that he's getting. Luckily, they've been recovered, but that's just no good for the mental of a QB at this stage here. That's a good run there by 2K. That's 2K inside. I absolutely, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the new storylines that are going on, man. I love the concept of new era and the fact that we may crown a new, you know, Reload Bowl champion here, man. But boy, are we starting to see, as the season has worn on, we're starting to see same old tendencies, right? Same old stuff from some players in Bain right now. Not looking up to par. Kind of looking like the Elks Bain right now, if you ask me. Sorry to the Elks, man. Handoff, that's going to be 2K. It's down to the 12. Toss to the outside. This game flying right along, man. This is how you know it's just been 3 and outs, or long drives. Here's Bain. Under pressure. Oh, man, he just cannot get away. He cannot get away from these Red Dragons. They have been absolutely devastating on defense. Man, Jack Higgins getting through him again. Oh, my. You know, I came in this game wanting to talk up, you know, the QB play of Kyle Bain and, you know, how he's able to, you know, extend plays with his legs here. Dragons not allowing that to go down here. They're not going to have that narrative go off on them in this game. To get 6, and they do get that one here. So a 14-point game. And obviously the favorite right now in favor of San Diego. Wow, 15 carries, 76 yards. Been a pretty good night here for running backs. Thanks to Kenny on the other side, 80-plus yards for him. There's Henderson coming in motion. So we're going to give it to Scott. Scott can't get out of the backfield. Bring up a 3rd and 6. This is an opportune position right now for the Aviators to get this ball back to start the next quarter. They get to him, and that's going to be a man down and a sack there. That's a good job by the Aviators on D there. We're going to go ahead and go to the 4th and final quarter here in the Relocation Football League wild card game. 20-6, 14-point difference here for the Red Dragons. Can they hold on to this lead? We're going to find out. So it's going to be a punt for the Red Dragons, and the Aviators will get a chance here. They got to make all of these drives count here in this 4th quarter. I mean, honestly, if they can hit a couple of deep shots, right, or maybe break away some of those long runs we've been seeing from 2K, they could swing this momentum, but then they have to get the defense to put pressure on San Diego, on Savoy, obviously, in order to keep up pace. 14 points is not a lot of points here. This is the drive of all drives right now. Bain has to be good here. They're going to run 2K. Run to 2K. This is kind of where you start to, you know, make the Aviators one-dimensional when you shut down the pass game, and now you have to force 2K to run the ball. Not that 2K can't burn you up, but a lot of teams able to control the Aviators when they can just keep the offense running through 2K. We've seen 2K beat teams, but, you know, kind of unrealistic to see a back always beat teams here. You definitely need your quarterback here, so they've kind of reversed this offense here. They're going to start going to 2K, obviously, you know, one of the better players on this offense, if not the best player on this offense. And now that kind of plays into the hand here of the Red Dragons, making them play short football. All they got to do is just run stop. Do you have a flag on the play? Let's see what that one is going to be. That's going to be on the Aviators there. Well, 1st and 15. Bain gonna throw a high football. There's a flag on the play. Is it gonna be PI? It's PI. So the Aviators gonna get a prayer there as Bobby Boucher Oh my, I don't think I've ever seen a penalty on Bobby Boucher. Interesting. Here's Bain gonna throw down the field. Time, and look at this. It's the one I was talking about. Touchdown, Aviators. I was just saying they just need a couple of big plays, deep shots down the field. And look what Bain does here. It's Armand Holland with a nasty touchdown up the sidelines there. Oh my. What a play there. And Rock Lee the second, man, got smoked on the outside there. Yeah, Rock got rocked along the sidelines, man. He rocked him to sleep there. Touchdown. Woke up, it was a touchdown in his crib. 4 plays, 79 yards. Good return back to the 36-yard line. 7-point deficit. Timely takeaways and big special teams play could definitely be decisive in this game. Obviously, big plays down the field as well. That's what I had on my scouting report here, and it's living up to it right now. From the 40. Third and 6. Here's Savoy. Quick pass. That's going to be Tyler Henderson first down. Tyler Henderson getting busy right now. Smitty's last message, man, about long shot, man, sponsored by Chrome. Chrome went on a rant about Devin Wade in that long shot storyline, man, and now here is Cruz. Oh, man. Big salute to Chrome. If you know, you know. Savoy gonna have a catch made to DJ Scott as they get to the 23-yard line, and man, just as the offense starts to pick up for the Aviators, the defense now taking a step back, and this is no place right now to start playing lax on defense here. Gotta get some pressure here. There's Savoy rolling out. Throws, catch gonna be made. Jaden Desmond, man, has been in the right places at the right time. He gets a big-time football here to the 15, 2nd and 2. Dragons trying to put another touchdown into the end zone. They've been killing that. They've been killing the middle of this field all game long. Under pressure, and he's down. Giovanni Diggs coming flying in. Oh, the backflips always kill me, man. The tumbles and everything. What is this? The romper room? It's nuts. Giovanni Diggs. Nice pursuit tackle there. Came right in there. Scott. Savoy on 3rd and goal. Throws, and that's going to be a touchdown. Red Dragons into the end zone. Goes E.J. Bailey. Oh my, man, a beautiful pass there from Savoy. When we see the Red Dragons operating like this, man, high efficiency football, they are difficult, very difficult to beat. I mean, one of the major reasons why they've been so successful this season is that they pretty much avoid turnovers and they capitalize in the red zone. And that is usually the difference in Red Dragon games, man. How about the play here from the Red Dragons defense and also Anthony Savoy and his supporting cast here. Knew this was going to be a classic matchup. Knew there was going to be a lot of strength on both sides. Didn't know that San Diego would come out and flex this bad right now on the Aviators here. Cal Bain just cannot seem to find it into this game. He's at only 13 points on the scoreboard right now. 6.5 minutes here, and it's looking like he is going to be eliminated from the wild card if he doesn't turn things up expeditiously. Now, I had this game 27-23 Red Dragons in my final score prediction. I thought this would be a highly contested game. I thought it'd be a tight game. I guess you could say 14 seems tight, but just the way that the Aviators have played, it doesn't seem as if it's that close. They were within 7, but man, just no defense on the next drive, next series, and they let the Red Dragons go right back up here. Now your biggest enemy right now is the clock, and then your second biggest enemy right now is Cal Bain. What is he going to do here in the last 5 minutes and 47 seconds of this game? Quick pass there. That brings him a 4th and 7, and now it's do or die. I mean, you punt this ball back, you risk burning down too much clock, so you're going to have to go for it here at your own 35-yard line, and if you don't get it, then that's pretty much going to be the nail in the coffin here. Cal Bain, 4th and 7. Going to throw, has a man. And they're going to keep the sticks moving there. Colt Cruz checks back in. Bain throws, and the catch going to be made. It's some nice footwork. That's Cameron Reed. Going to get to the 24-yard line. Former Michigan Wolverine. What a catch there. Aviators don't have time. Got to get back to the line and keep this thing going. 4-minute drill is upon them. Throws a wobbler, and that is going to fall to the turf there. Pass thrown to the turf here. They're not giving Bain any kind of time, and you have to love this pass rush from the Dragons here. God, Bain looking so inaccurate at times. A throw there, and he will deliver the football for a first down as he'll find Omari Fort from the 14. Throws, and that ball is going to be into the end zone. Armand Holland with another touchdown here in the second half. And that pulls them closer here. So a little bit of time left. It's a great strike there by Bain. Was an ugly drive, but nonetheless a touchdown scoring drive. And they're going to pull to within 8, make it 7 with the extra point. And still a lot of time on this clock. Both teams with all of their timeouts here. So a little bit of pressure now on the Red Dragons to either burn this clock down or extend their lead to 10 here. What is going to come first? We're going to find out. 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Don't leave your seats. As you know, anything can happen here in the Relocation Football League, and this is what I call magic hour. The magic moment here in the Relocation Football League, man. Get into that 4 and 3 minute drill. Boy, you just start to see special things, magical things happening here in the league, man. How about Anthony Savoy? They have not been able to stop this kid. He's been going down the field, drive after drive, connecting with all types of wide receivers and tight ends, and his halfback at times, using his legs here. He's been good. Can the Aviators hold up and stop him? Literally 3 plays to get a stop here. Well, they put Sean Duncan deep. Gonna throw underneath there. He just took Sean Duncan right out of coverage and put him back deep there, and they give up a first down. Here's Savoy, gonna throw. It's another first down. Oh, boy. And Aviators trying to play that bend but don't break, and they just give up two first downs, and now a 2-minute warning here looming. And they've got 2 minutes to get a stop and a touchdown. And now here looks like they're gonna be DJ Scott. Yeah, they're gonna run him inside. Oh my, what a powerful run, and that's gonna be a first down. Push-up time. Power football. What a great play call that was there by Coach Davis. Aviators, man, just have not been able to match up against these Red Dragons. Score seems close, but it just feels like San Diego is just well ahead of these guys, man. Maybe, honestly, San Diego has not been as efficient as it probably should have been in this ball game. And that's why this is so close. No more timeouts left to give. 148. Not out of it just yet. Well, Scott. Oh, yeah. I think it's over now. So 4th and 3. They will kick the field goal. 47-yard attempt should be in range. A miss here would be devastating, though, as I don't give the Aviators the ball, but excellent field position. They don't have any timeouts, though. We're going to try the 47-yard attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Extending it to 10 here. And San Diego looking to advance to the divisional round. Well, what a season it has been for the St. Louis Aviators. They do not need to hang their heads whatsoever. Bringing in a new quarterback and a new system, and we get them all the way to the wild card round. Actually, in one of the toughest seasons that we've had, with everybody being in the same foul. So a great accomplishment to all of the St. Louis Aviators. If there are any users in the chat, big salute to all you guys there, playing a very difficult team here, man. A very seasoned Red Dragons team. So gotta tip my hat also to Coach Corey Davis and all of the Red Dragons. Big salute to Savoy if he's in the chat right now, and anybody else. And Prince, oh my. I think I saw Prince earlier as well. Big salute to you, Prince. Throws down the field, and that's going to be broken up. It's a 4th and 10. Pass, and that's going to be broken up. It's a 1st and 10. And Savoy and the Red Dragons, powered by Coach Davis, going to be moving on to the divisional round. Great play on the football there. We'll show the playoff bracket in just a moment. How about this game? Victory formation for Anthony Savoy and the Red Dragons. He's going to kneel that thing at the 45, and that is going to be all she wrote in this ball game here. What a game. GG's to the St. Louis Aviators. Was a great season, and hats off, man, to the San Diego Red Dragons getting it done here. What a great game this was. Cal Bain, man, with a lot to think about in this offseason. Big salute to Coach Davis what a game this was to call. It was just too much offense, man, for the Aviators at the end of the day. And then at the same time, man, Cal Bain, man, the mistakes, right? Snatches, the mistakes and everything, the inaccurate passes. Got to credit the pass rush of San Diego as well. They played very well, corralling Bain, not allowing him to sit in the pocket and wait for wide receivers to develop their routes. Had a few big shots, man, but other than that, all Red Dragons, man, they get that thing done here. Gonna take a quick look at the playoff situation now. So San Diego, man, looks like they're gonna be going to play the Hogs, man, the Cincinnati Hogs here. And we're gonna find out in just a moment here. Go ahead and look at the Game 2 poster, right? We got the Miners, right? We got the Armadillos, man. The winner of that one gonna go and battle against the Celtic Tigers, man. So moving right along here in this Season 9. Log back in at 9 p.m. Matter of fact, smash the subscribe button and like the channel so you don't miss whenever we go live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That game going to be called by Commissioner Smitty. Okay, guys, your boy Mix, a.k.a. Rob Roby. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the stats and get out of here. It's been a pleasure calling the game. Appreciate you all for coming through.